This is Chris Moses with GospelProgressions.com, and today I'd like to introduce Mark Elliott, bass player extraordinaire, a very good friend of mine, and he's going to show a couple of tricks. We did the song Awesome, and I just showed you guys a few chord progressions and changes. And for you bass players out there, what I'll do, I'll show you the bass movements, or he'll show you the bass movements that go along with that, and a couple of other tricks and goodies.
Hello everyone, glad to be here, and hopefully this will be helpful to you. As a bass player, our role is to hold down the foundation as well as lock with the rhythm section. However, our choice of notes, notes, our choice of notes can actually change or embellish a chord and enhance a song. So today we're going to be doing My God is Awesome. It's a popular song that's being sung all over the world, has won numerous awards. And today we just want to get into the part where it becomes repetitive when they're saying, he's awesome, he's mighty, our God is awesome. And so I'll give you an example of how I was inspired to basically change my bass notes to give it more of an elevation in the song. So for instance, the song normally, we're not going to start from the very beginning. We're just assume that we're already in the meat of the song where they're being repetitive and saying he's mighty, he's awesome. So we're in the key of E major. My God is Awesome is in the key of E major, and the bass basically is playing the root, which is E. Then it goes to the 5, which is B, and then the 6th degree, which is D flat, C sharp, or however you want to look at it.
C sharp.
And then the 4, which is A. And then they do a line, a unison line, which starts on the 3rd degree, and is basically based off the major pentatonic scale. If you're unaware of what the major pentatonic scale is, in the key of E, we have E, F sharp, then we have A flat, then we have B, D flat or C sharp, however you want to look at it, and then octave, the E. And the degrees would be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, then the octave. And so we're starting the phrase, the unison phrase that the whole band does together on the 3rd degree, which is an A flat, as it goes. And so that's 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 1. So you have an option to go to the a low one or higher one. It depends on how you feel it and what you're doing in this song. However, when we're doing the turnaround that I was inspired to do, I decided to start on the 5, the B, to substitute the E. So basically, with this song, the bass is playing the same 4 notes throughout the song, which again are E, B, which is the 5th degree, D flat or C sharp, which is the 6th degree, A, which is the 4th degree. It's widely known in gospel music, a progression that uses the 5th degree to substitute the 1. And what you would do is that you would walk up from the 3 to the 5th degree. So it would be 3, 4, 5. And those notes are A flat, A, and B. And that's substituting the 1. So where the 1 would be, we would actually be landing on the 5. So where we would normally do the phrase, we're going to substitute that with 3, 4, 5. And so they would be singing, he's mighty, forgive my singing. And then after that, normally we would be going to the 5, but we're substituting the 5 with a sharp 5, which is a C. And then after the C, we'll go to a normal 6, the D flat. However, instead of going to the 4th degree, we're going to go to a flat 7, a half step up, which is a D. And then normally from there, the phrase would come in again, ba, 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 but we're not going to do that. We're just going to walk up from the 3 and go 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm sorry, let me correct that. It's going to be 3, 4, sharp 4, 5. And then you start again. So let's try it. We're going to do the normal progression, and then we'll put in the new progression. So 1, 2, 3. So basically, it's the same feel as what you were doing before. So instead of going to the 1, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, sharp 4, 5. He's mine, he's mine, he's mine, he's mine. Awesome, awesome. You know, the reason why this works basically is that the 5 is related to the 1. So you have that type of sound that you're implying. And then the next chord you're implying is a B, B7, but with a flat 9 in it, but mostly a C diminished. Because normally the chord would be, or a major chord. It's hard to hear on the bass for obvious reasons, but this note here is a C diminished, and then you're going to your normal D flat, and then you have, after that, you have a D major chord. And a D major chord, again, the A that we normally would be going to is the 5th degree of that D major chord. And so that's why we can substitute that, and it works out fine. And even if the choir or whoever's singing is singing the normal harmony, it will still fit over it because it's just adding more color to the current color that's being played. And so it's not something that's totally out that's going to clash or cause dissonance because all the notes are in harmonies with each other.
Right, and you can put the melody over those notes and it would fit.
And it would fit. The melody still fits. And to really hear this, I would suggest going to Gospel Progressions again and listening to the track for the piano and with the chords, and then you would be able to put it together, and you'll actually hear, you know, how it fits and works together. And if the piano player is unaware, usually this is a familiar progression, and they would adjust immediately to what the bass notes are saying, and it would work out. But if not, you could introduce it beforehand to your fellow musicians, and I'm sure they would be elated to do something else when it becomes monotonous. Any questions? You can leave comments. Gospel Progressions. This is Mark Elliott signing off. God bless. Have a great day.